Yo, welcome to Music is a Day Job. I'm your host, Sean, and Music is a Day Job is brought to you by the Concert App. The Concert App is an artist accelerator app that takes artists from opener to headliner to on tour and gives the fan the best experience in independent live music. Definitely download the Concert App now if you're an artist soon. Well, we already have a fan side, so if you're a fan and you need to know about independent shows, definitely download the Concert App. Today we're gonna talk about. I know people probably look at my videos, everything like that. You look at all the shows on my page when I was touring, everything like that, and you look at the concert page and you see all these shows in tons of different places. I know some people because I've heard someone like kind of angle at it, and I've seen someone say it in a comment, but people, you can go ahead and ask, be like, "Hey, if you know all this stuff about music, why didn't you make it bigger?" Okay, so let's get this out the way because I want this, of course, on the internet so then people can always look back at it and be like, "Oh, that's why it happened." So then we can make sense of this. Okay, so as I kind of told my story on a past video of this of me and my business partner and how we kind of got popping and everything like that. We ended up staying independent. We got to the point where we were able to turn music into a day job, and we stayed at that. We stayed at that point, and I guess you can say we're successful. We lived off music for 15 years, and that's what it was all about. Got houses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Live good. So that's what we seen as success. Now, some people will be like, "Well, that ain't, you ain't got the chain that hangs and da. You ain't driving a Wraith for all this." Hey, I'm not driving a Wraith. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple chains and stuff, but I ain't got nothing too crazy. But hey, here goes the thing. Now, to someone that could be in the industry, they might look and be like, "Well, his music wasn't good enough. He doesn't have the numbers that you know what I'm saying?" Like, I never said I was crazy in numbers. I never said I was crazy in, I guess you can say YouTube numbers. I never was crazy in my Instagram numbers. I never was crazy with my Spotify numbers. No, anything. Where I was successful at was that I knew where my 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 fans were. That's where I was successful at. I understood that I needed this many fans for me to make 100,000 a year, or this many fans for me to make 50,000 a year, or whatever's clever. Inside that, I feed those fans. So I stay very focused on those fans. Hey, I need to do this show because I'm going to make $3,000 to $5,000 in Denver. I'm going to make $2,000 to $3,000 in Springs. I know these spots, and then I'm going to go to Salt Lake and make 1,000 or 2,000. And I'm going to go here, make 2,000. And I'm going to go here. I understood that. This has nothing to do with fame. This is just understanding the people who enjoy your music and then understanding that they're fans and keeping them happy, giving them that experience consistently. As my business partner Hip said, which is on the page right now, he said, your fans don't owe you anything. You owe your fans the experience. And that's what we were very good at understanding. We're going to give this experience to these people, and then we'll constantly rotate so we keep the product in their hands, in their eyes, so they can keep seeing it all the time. Now, as I said, someone from the industry could be like, his music wasn't good enough for him to make it. Hey, to each his own. I know that at points I'm putting 1,000 people in a venue. Hey, to me, this is what it is. I know a lot of people who've never put 1,000 people in a venue. I know tons of people on labels that can't put 1,000 people in a venue. So to me, hey, that's what it is. And there's no way I can have 1,000 friends and family, like, especially in all these different cities. So hey, that's cool. If someone says I didn't have the numbers, I don't have the numbers. So that is what it is. Now we'll get to my side of the story. So my side of the story kind of goes like this. The first step is this. The way I see business is like this. If I put 1,000 people in a venue and I can do it, and then I can go to another city, put 200, 300, and then go to another city, put 200 in it, go to another city, put 100 in it, and go like that. The way I see this is you invest in this idea. If 3,000 people like this, if it's put under a bigger magnifying glass, then there's a lot of people who would feel the same about this. And that would make money. That's how I see it. Flat that. Put money behind it. But see, what happens in the music industry is, oh, you got to be homies with this person and you got to go kick it with this person. As you see, now they're having tons of problems with that go kick it stuff. The go kick it stuff is a problem right now. A lot of dudes getting in trouble with the go kick it stuff. You feel me? And I have never been a fan of being cool with anyone that I'm not friends with. So I'm not trying to get to know people. I'm not trying to anything. I have my fans. I have my family. I have my friends. And that's how I lived. I didn't want to go kick it with people so I can get, let me get a feature from homie because, or let me go to this party and kick it over here with him so he can put me on a blog and let me. I don't see it like that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to hang with you. I don't want anything. I see this directly as how I see it. I came to you with an idea that has been successful at a small level. If you put the boosters behind it, from the way the consumers respond to it now, it should work. However, they feel like it needs to be a specific sound and a specific product and all this stuff like that. And you be in the studio making songs that don't sound nothing like you. Because they think it works. And it actually kills a lot of people's careers. Yeah, the one person that they knock out, that's why they can't make 10 Drakes and 10 Kendricks. Otherwise, they would. Like, who doesn't want 15 Drakes on their label? Who doesn't want 15 Kendricks on their label? But see, they try everything. And then the one that hits, then they say, man, I know how to make it happen again. If you get a beat from Tony and you get a beat from Bobby and you get a feature from Eddie. No, it doesn't work like that. Because there's no guarantee in that. What I felt the guarantee was, is if you had your direct consumer and you understood who your consumer was, then if you could rematch those consumers and understand who's listening to it, you would just constantly replicate it. With more money, you can replicate it more times. That's how I see it. They, as I said, they don't see it like that. They want to hang out. I don't want to hang out. I'm just being real. I don't want to hang out. So you see, it becomes like you start butting heads with all the people who can help you inside that scenario. So with us, it was kind of like, yo, like, I don't want to do none of this. And that's a choice on me. That's a choice I made with my life. Like, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to go to these places and kick it with people that think they dope and talk all crazy and stuff like that. And then it's crazy because they go talk crazy, and it's like there's people that talk crazy like you won't like. I don't even want to talk like that. Like, hey, at this point I'm 6'4", 190, and dudes is talking. You know what I'm saying? I know you catch what I'm saying. I'm not like, you're crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are 100% crazy right now because you're talking crazy. And it's like, just because people be like, oh, I need a deal, so I'm cool with it. And they're cool with all these situations. I'm not cool with none of these situations. So that's where I have to back out of it. That's where I have to be like, yo, I can't go to get this deal. I can't be a part of this. I can't, deal with these people, because if I hurt somebody, then next thing you know, it's going to be on TV and it's going to be like, hey, Tef did this to this big exec or something like that, or this artist. And then it's just like, so that's where it became the point where we left it alone. I can't do it. I can't deal with the people. I can't deal with anything. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to go to the parties. I don't want to network with y'all. I don't want to do any of that. I want to make music, and I want to go perform it. I want to be around the people who enjoy my music, and then the people who enjoy me. And that's how we keep it moving. If you want to put some money behind it, put some money behind it, and now help us move faster. If not, move out the way. And that's why we come to the point that in the future I end up creating the concert app. Is because I go like, hey, build my own industry. If I don't like it, do it myself. I don't have to get online and be sad about it, be hurt about it, anything. I'll build my own. And that's where we're at. You feel me? So for the people that really wanted to know this situation, to kind of be like, well, you know, he knows a lot about the industry, but if I look at his video, he might only have like 20,000 views or 30,000 views, or he might not have da-da-da. Hey, you're right. I never cared about the numbers. I never was worried about the numbers because I knew I'd go to a venue and I'd make direct money. So I never cared, like, hey, like, why am I caring about 0.004 cents a view when I know, hey, I got 700 people that's gonna come out tonight and they're gonna spend $20 and I can do this 5 times, 6 times a year, and I go to another city and do the same thing. At that point, I'm not thinking it. I'm not doing any other stuff. Because, see, I came up in the era when this streaming stuff just kind of started getting popping. So then I'm just like, yo, I'll just directly go to consumer. You know? So for me, that was the idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, I know some of the haters probably enjoyed that because, well, they didn't enjoy that because it probably ain't the idea you thought. But that's kind of why I would say, if you said why I didn't make it, that's why. Once again, this music is a day job. I'm your host, Sean, and it's brought to you by the Concert App. Now, the Concert App is in tons of different states right now putting on shows. If you're in one of those states and you're an artist, get onto the app now. Get on one of those shows. It's just through a click. You find out the details, you get on the show. If we're not in your state, definitely tell everybody to get on the app, because the more demand we see, the easier it is for us to get to those places. Definitely fans start getting on the app also. If you're a fan, just get on the app so you can start seeing where these independent artists are doing their thing. You can go support. Definitely support your independent artists no matter what. Once again, this music is Day Job. I'm your host, Sean, and it's brought to you by the Concert App. Like, comment, and subscribe.